Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful morning. I can see out of the side of my eyes through the window that feeling and sense of sunshine trying to get through. But it's been a lot of wonderful rain after a stormy night last night. There was a lot of thunder and lightning, but it's beautiful this morning, that fresh smell of rain on the ground. I absolutely love it, as you are aware. I'm Ros Boundy, Psychic Medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading, not a weather report, but I do that. So here we go. I'm going to go over to the cards now because I've got an expo I'm part of and I need to get moving forward. So let's go over to the cards. Here we are. We've got them beautifully spread out, as you can see, which is normal. We've got the Ciro Marchetti's Guild of Breviary Lenormand deck in the expanded edition, and we've got the dog in the home space. We have the magnifying glass as the main theme for the day, and we've got letter in the workspace. And our card, white writing on light background, not a good one to read from a distance. Be gentle with yourself, you're doing the best you can. And it hasn't focused properly, which it doesn't all the time, but that's a beautiful card. I love them, as you know. And now I shall zoom into the cards so we can see them better, of course. Now, with the magnifying glass as our main theme, we're going to be spending some time today looking at things in a lot more detail. So as you become aware of something that comes more to your consciousness, as far as that messaging from your guiding spirits or your gut feeling, basically, really hone in on what that's going to be showing you as what you meant to know, the lesson you're learning, or really seeing the details. You know, sometimes it's that read the fine print when it's something to do with, here we are, letters and contracts in the workspace, but that's the connection there. I'm feeling that very strongly. But as far as when you're in your home space, what we might be seeing is the detail of maybe it's time for a more deep clean of some area that you don't usually get to. Maybe it's time to take better notice of what your fur babies are telling you. You know, read their messaging. You know, when they're licking their lips like that, they might be telling you they're hungry, which is what Oreo does for me here. He comes up and licks his lips, keeps poking his tongue out as if he's hungry, and that's his way of telling me. So we're needing to have a finer, detailed look at how things are being shown to us and how we ourselves are looking at things, not just with the cursory glance. Take time to get that magnifying glass out and really have a close look. So as we're with that theme for the day, I've already mentioned part of how that's going to affect us in our home space. And what the dog is meaning is really taking time out for ourselves as well. Have a closer look at what ways you can do self-care and help with, you know, the dog is unconditional love and helping get us out of our home space. You know, they need to go for a walk. It's all of that is companionship and that loving energy, being ready to do what we need to for ourselves and for others at times as well. You know, the dog needs a walk, but that's beneficial for us. You know, it's that co-relationship of how we can interact with those in our home space. Not just our dogs, of course. It is about our children, our partners, family, our friends, all of the relationships that we have in and around our home space, including community. So shifting across now to our workspace and looking at the finer details of letters. This is communication in written form, and it can be that is contracts. More formal agreements. It could be your last will and testament. It could be anything like that. Be more aware of what written stuff that you've got in your workspace today. Look at the details. Make sure that you are getting the details right, is what that's saying. Okay, now today I am keeping it brief. And because it's an exciting expo that I'm part of, and the same will probably happen tomorrow morning. It'll be a little bit more concise and to the point. And sometimes we need that in our lives, is really to refine down and see we're looking at that magnified aspect, using the magnifying glass, getting the details into action today. And such things really do sometimes pass us by because we're almost on autopilot. So have that awareness today. Keep being the best you that you can be, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.